Have you ever had an incident where you were injured at some point, you've broken a bone, you had something to the point where you needed pain relief? And I'm talking pain relief, major pain, not a splinter effect or a slight cut, but an injury so intense that you really require something strong to kill the pain. Well, I've been there. In 2004, I do recall trying to push on my own a solid oak desk. And I know at that point I pulled a muscle. Perhaps. That's what I thought. But I pulled a muscle and I thought nothing of it. I thought it's like, oh, well, it's just, as usual. I strained myself. I overdid it. I overexerted myself. But as time went on, as the years passed on and gone by, my pain increased. My pain level was so strong that I ended up going to ER almost on average 4 to 5 times a month, just so that I could get an injection of morphine or Dilaudid to ease the pain. I've sought doctors. They've given me, to start me off, they had started me off at, I think it was tramadol. Tramadol is a pain reliever, very slight, but at that time, it was pretty strong for me. So I went on taking tramadol. A few months later, it increased to, I was taking Vicodin. From Vicodin, after a few months after that, it just progressed. I ended up taking Norco. At Norco, then I went on to what's known as Percocet or oxycodone. So, oxycodone is a drug that's, I'd say, about 5 or 6 times stronger than Norco. And the relief of this drug is so great that not only does it take away the pain, but it makes you feel good. You feel relaxed. You feel energized. You feel happy and like nothing bothers you. So I went on taking this drug. I kept on seeing my doctor over and over. They kept on feeding me more opioids, more of this poison. And to the point where they finally said, stop. Now, keep in mind, I've been taking this drug for at least, from what I can recall, 6, maybe 7 years. And, oh God, when I stopped, the withdrawals kicked in. It was so bad that I broke out in sweat. Very moody, short-tempered, couldn't sleep. Just everything bothered me, and I had to have this drug, but without without a doctor to prescribe it anymore, I'm screwed. And I took into this other medication, which this is going to be another topic, which is kratom, but that's a totally different topic now. But what I'm trying to get at is opioids. They do bring some relief, but they can damage you. They're so dangerous that people have actually committed suicide due to opioid addiction. So I'm going to bring you a couple of testimonials here regarding this drug and how dangerous they are. And then I'll come back and I'll discuss just a little bit further more into it, other experiences that I've had regarding this drug. So here we go.
I think this begins in the 1980s when groups of pain doctors, pain specialists in American medicine, we began to feel that we were treating pain very poorly. And they were right. We did a very bad job of treating pain. They began to make the argument that we could do a lot better job very cheaply because we had tools to treat pain, but we were afraid to use them. And these tools were narcotic painkillers. The 90s were the decade when we saw an enormous expansion in pharmaceutical sales reps. The nature of pharmaceutical marketing changed. Before, it had been older guys, almost all of them guys in gray suits, who really studied the stuff and really knew the pills. Those older sales reps kind of faded away as the 90s went on, and they began to hire more and more and more. And the idea was you develop a blockbuster drug, then you hire scads of new sales reps to go hawk them to doctors.
We doctors were wrong in thinking that opioids can't be used long term. They can be, and they should be.
And we began to be very demanding to doctors that they fix us, and that the tools to fix us were these narcotic painkillers. Doctors began to feel all these pressures, an epidemic of pain. We're not treating pain right. All these sales reps, all these threats of lawsuit, and then patients on top of that. And it slowly, then not so slowly, doctors began to change their minds and began to very, very aggressively prescribe these pills. The first attempts were really to convince doctors that there was a new day dawning, that science now knew that there was no real addictive risk to these pills when they were used to treat pain.
There's no question that our best, strongest pain medicines are the opioids, but these are the same drugs that have a reputation for causing addiction and other terrible things. Now, in fact, the rate of addiction amongst pain patients who are treated by doctors is much less than 1%.
So as the 90s progress, you begin to see bizarre expressions of this. You go in for a routine surgery, yet the pain for that surgery is going to last 2, maybe 3 days. You're getting 30 days worth of pills. The pills were available to kids in the house. People use them for 2-3 days. They don't need them after that. And then 27 days worth of pills lingers around the house for the next 2 or 3 years to be abused.
In 1991, about 76 million prescriptions were given out. By 2013, that had tripled to 207 million. So doctors are handing this out, and we were told to do so because we wanted to treat pain.
Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know about the website I've been using to publish these podcasts. It's anchor.fm. Now, I've used other publishing websites and apps, and they all cost money, and they all require a lot of legwork. What I like about Anchor is it's totally free. But not only is it totally free, but you can make money on there as well via ads or contributions from your subscribers. Now, the tools that they've included are you can upload music right from the website into your program, and you can drop ads wherever you want. You can drop in multiple audio clips and everything. And once you do, Anchor automatically distributes them to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many more. So if you were thinking about making a podcast, I definitely recommend starting off with Anchor, because it is, and I mean, it is the easiest and most streamlined and absolutely free option that I've used. It's everything to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.
Hydrocodone is a prescription painkiller used to treat moderate to severe pain and chronic cough. It is sold in pill form under brand names like Vicodin, Lortab, and Norco. Doctors often prescribe hydrocodone for pain caused by an injury, operation, or accident. Most people who follow their doctor's guidelines have no problem stopping hydrocodone. Some people who use the drug for a few weeks or more might develop a tolerance, meaning they need higher doses to feel relief. By itself, this doesn't necessarily mean they're addicted. So how do you know if someone is addicted to hydrocodone? Over time, they'll start using the drug when they want to change how they feel, not just for pain relief. Then the cravings set in. They may take the drug more often than their doctor recommended or in higher doses than prescribed. If they abruptly stop using the drug, they may have symptoms of withdrawal, such as muscle aches, excessive sweating, chills, nausea, mood swings, and insomnia, much like a bad flu. Once addicted, people sometimes go to extremes to get more hydrocodone. Some will go from doctor to doctor to get multiple prescriptions. Others may forge prescriptions, buy pills on the street or online, or steal other people's medication. Not surprisingly, the consequences of hydrocodone addiction can be hefty, ranging from health and relationship problems to career, financial, or legal troubles. Recovery starts with detox to make the process of quitting as comfortable as possible. Detox is followed by inpatient or outpatient drug rehab, where people learn healthy coping skills and work on the underlying issues that led to their problems with addiction. The sooner you get help, the greater your chances of recovering from hydrocodone addiction.
So keep in mind that opioids are very dangerous, also very addictive. But yet, if you know how to control it and ease off it slowly but surely, you'll be fine. Take it from me from experience. This drug is no joke. I want to thank you for joining us in Forever Hype. We'll look forward to the next one. Thank you. Take care, and God bless.